Good morning, super friends, or afternoon or evening, depending upon what time you are tuning in to this message. Welcome to the Sacred News and Weather. I am Dana. I am your channeler du jour. If you're tuning in here, you might hear my little Chia in the background, who is very put off by the essential oil that I just put on before I sat down. And so she jumped into my lap and she was like, "Whoa, Mama, you're too stinky." And now she's rolling all over the carpet, and it's actually quite cute. So you might hear her in the background. I normally come in on Fridays, and I missed Friday because the day just got way ahead of me. I've been recording um, the novena that I started on Wednesday. I've been recording that daily, and those recordings combined with the rest of my life just got a little bit in the way yesterday. So here I am on a Saturday instead, and I apologize if you were waiting for me. And thank you for waiting for me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for co-creating the messages that appear here on this channel. I want you to know that I am not tuning into my own energy to give you a message that I want to give you or that Spirit wants to give you per se. I am tuning into the energy of all of the people who are tuning into these messages and being given a message to deliver to you. So the more you tune in, the more you like and share and subscribe and tell me that you're tuning in, whether in real life, in the 3D life, in our 3D connections, or whether it's even etheric and you're just like letting me know that you're here and setting some intentions and asking me either directly or etherically what it is that you want to hear, the more likely you are to hear it here with me, the more likely it is to come through. That's how things work for me. As with any message, I offer you, please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Not every message is going to be for you, and that's okay. And if you are here and you are hearing something that doesn't feel like it's for you, feel free to turn me off and find something either below here or wait for the next one to come. There will be something coming for you. And know that these messages are timeless. So if you are tuning in real time, awesome. If you are tuning in a day, a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years later, know that when you're tuning into this message, it is in fact meant for you. There's going to be something in here for you to listen to. And with no further ado, because my two kids are downstairs waiting patiently for me on screens, which helps with the patience, I'm going to go ahead and get started. And if we are interrupted, I will just hit pause and keep going. It's happened before, it probably will happen again. All right, so here I go. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to share with you what I heard first when I came into meditation for our YouTube collective this morning. And the first thing I heard is, we cannot know what we cannot see. We can't know what we can't see. Now, this has a very specific origin for me. These are the words of someone that I have learned from, not in coaching, but in learning to raise a Black daughter as a white mama. Her name is Valerie Chavez, and she's an amazing human being. She's an amazing educator. And one of the first things she ever said to me that struck me in my bones is, we cannot know what we cannot see. Meaning, if we have a blind spot, we are blind to it. And the next thing, before I say more about that, I also saw an image with it, which my background in critical care nursing has been in flight nursing, and I worked the night shift. And in working at night, we wore helmets with night vision goggles as a measure of safety, and we had to do these night vision goggle trainings. And what I saw was the elaborate diagram of the eye. And I think there's a few people from my flight nursing career who are watching these videos. So I know you know what I'm talking about because I just heard the chuckle. But there was a video of the structure of the eye and the blind spot. And so I saw the image of the structure of the eye with the night vision goggles attached to it, showing me what is possible to see out in the night sky. Now, when you look at the night sky under night vision goggles, I used to ask the question, do wishes made on shooting stars that you can see under night vision goggles even count? Because when you put on these night vision goggles, you can see like you can see shooting stars like every 30 seconds sometimes or more often. You can see the depth and the breadth of the sky, of the night sky. I mean, it's a stunning thing to behold. You also can feel like you're under attack because you can see all of the airplanes for hundreds of miles because you can see their lights. So it's kind of an intense feeling. And so you cannot know what you cannot see, or we can't know what we can't see. And then the vision of the diagram of the eye projecting out onto this beautiful, gorgeous night sky with shooting star after shooting star after shooting star after shooting star. And this feeling of the star card from the tarot came in, which is a card of healing. It can be your North Star, the direction that you're going. It can be the direction of your healing. It can also be your greatest wish. So all of this felt like it was like bloop, dumped into my lap for us today. So let's unpack it a little bit. So we cannot know what we cannot see. We can't know what we can't see, the blind spot, meaning for some of you, there's no shame or blame around getting something wrong because you don't know it. And on the flip side, we are being invited to see the breadth and depth of what is actually available to us by broadening our vision, by looking, seeing, viewing not just the night sky, but our whole lives, the whole trajectory of our lives, the whole trajectory for this felt because it was the big giant night sky, it felt like it can be a bigger message than just a personal message. And so globally, it feels like we are being invited to open our eyes and really start looking at people, places, things, people in particular is what this feels. This feels very humanity driven, looking for what we can't see, which is really hard to do. So, this is why I feel like the night vision goggles piece came through because we need to look in a new way. We need new tools. We need a new lens, a new viewpoint in order to be able to see what is truly possible for us. So there was an element of, I didn't draw any cards for this reading, by the way. This is just what's coming through as I'm talking. The card that comes through here in terms of looking at things in a new way, in addition to that star card of healing and finding your North Star and believing in what's possible, believing in miracles. When I see that star card, also, it's like I hear it, I feel it, I know it in my bones. I believe in miracles. And when you see that night sky under night vision goggles, it's really hard not to believe in miracles. It's really difficult to not understand that we are so much more than we believe we are. You can look up at a night sky, whether you're in a city or whether you go out to the desert. I mean, I've been in the desert of Utah and Arizona, and you look up and you're like, holy crap, I had no idea this existed. And even in that sky, compared to the sky under night vision goggles, it's almost like you can reach through the cosmos to like the next galaxy. It's almost like it's 3D. You can see the layers of depth that just don't come and appear to us in a regular night sky. So the hanged man looking at things from a new perspective, looking at things, turning things over, turning things upside down, turning things all around and looking from every angle, looking at through all perspectives in order to see what is actually possible for you, what miracle is actually possible for us. We cannot know what we cannot see in terms of Valerie Chavez's message in Culturally Fluent Families, which is her organization. Her perspective, and I don't want to do her any injustice by summing this up simply because it's her message is vast, as vast and broad as the cosmos, but also as simple, which is like if you don't know, if you can't see color, for example, if you're like, I don't even see color, well, then you're missing something because you're looking through the lens of your own generalization, you're broad, like, oh, I can't see all of you. And if you can't see all of someone, including their color, then you're not seeing them. So if you were trying to put a veil over, and that's the feeling. The feeling is that we are looking at our own lives. We are looking, and I'm going to say it again. This feels very, it felt very relationship oriented today. And it doesn't really matter who the relationship is with. For some of you, it's going to be about a potential partner or your spouse or your companion. For others, it's going to be about a family member. For some of you, it's going to be a work relationship. But this feeling is that we have passed judgment on another, or we are assuming something about a situation. We are making assumptions or not seeing some truth about a situation that is actually impeding a wish coming true, a wish fulfillment, a miracle unfolding, a miracle happening. And again, this could be because it felt so broad. It could be like we are not seeing all of humanity for what we truly are because we're looking through our own filters, we're looking through our own lens, and what we're being invited to do is broaden our perspective or pull a veil over our own head. It's like we're looking through, for some of you, it feels like we're looking through like veils, like we're hiding our own selves or hiding out a little bit under a veil there. Now I'm seeing the image of the Hermit card, which is someone who has turned inward and and then they're shining a light out into the world to see what's there. But there's a feeling of this veil over their heads, over our heads, where we're not seeing the truth because we have all these layers in between ourselves, these layers of wounding, of old patterns, of belief systems that actually don't serve our ability to see the whole night sky. And so we're being asked to remove the veil, to lift the veil up and over our heads so that we can see with more clarity, so that we can see all of the colors available to us, so that we can see that the night sky is not just this flat thing, this flat black with stars that we see or don't see depending upon where we are in the world, but this three-dimensional or multi-dimensional, vast, broad perspective that we have been missing. Sorry, I was just hearing something else here. And I'm going to just be quiet for a moment because I want that piece to come all the way through. It was more than just a veil. It was more than just colors. So what I'm being shown is I was taken back to the Hermit with his lamp. The Hermit card, the Hermit is one of the wisdom cards in the tarot. He's wearing gray. Gray is the color of wisdom in the traditional deck, and he's got that lamp. And it's usually a reeling everything in and a turning inward and a holding the lamp to see what's out there, to see what's possible. But what I'm hearing and what I just heard is that some of us have gone inward for so long. We've turned inward and we've been turning our gears for so long that we might actually miss the opportunity that is out there. It's like we are thinking about it, we are waiting and waiting. There's also this very like elongated thing that's happening right now where as I'm hearing it in my head and as the message is coming through, I want to slow it down because everything is taking so long. And now, normally, I would say we are meant to like trust divine timing, trust your own timing, and listen to, especially if you're in hermit mode, especially if you've been inward and have been tuned inward, trust that. But what I'm feeling right now, what I was hearing there is that some of you are taking a little too long, meaning that you are, I don't want to say you're going to miss an opportunity because I fully believe that we will never miss out on that which is meant for us. But the feeling is that in the lengthening of this time between you and it still feels like it still feels like a person, you and a conversation that needs to be had, you and a change that needs to be made, you, and I'm saying you, but it's we, it's a me also. I'm not leaving myself out of this. It's this message is for everyone. In taking the time that we've taken, we're making it more difficult to actually allow that miracle to happen. It feels like an offer has come in and has been in, it's been on the table, and it's maybe been on the table for a long time for some of you. And for some of you, you did need to take the time to mull things over, to look at it from different angles. But again, in that blind spot, you've missed something that is truly important to you and for this situation. So pulling the veil over your head, asking the universe, asking the divine, asking spirit, asking your highest self, whatever language you use for that deeply connected part of yourself, asking your own intuition, what is it that I need to see that I'm not seeing? Show me what I need to see to move forward toward my goal, toward my dream, toward this person, toward this relationship, toward this healing, toward the star, toward my North Star. Show me what it is that I need to see, that I am missing, so that I can make that next right step, so that I can take that next right step. Show me what I need to see. There's a blind spot. There's something that we're missing. The other piece that is coming in right now is around shame or blame. Some of you have put this veil over your head. Some of you are choosing to stay and not choosing to move slowly or not move at all, choosing to put distance between you and your own North Star, what you intuitively know is your next step, is your person, is your job, is the next thing. You're putting distance between yourself and it because of a degree of shame or blame around having this blind spot. So, okay, this is what it is. Some of you have that blind spot has been drawn to your attention. So for some of you, you're in a place where the blind spot has been revealed. You now know what it is that you've been missing, and there's this feeling of, oh shit, oh crap, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I missed this. It was so obvious. I can't believe I missed this. And now I'm in shame around missing it. And so now I can't go toward the thing that I want to go toward because I'm in this shame spiral. So we're being encouraged to step out of that shame spiral. Again, lift off the veil, come out of hiding, come all the way out and head toward your North Star. Just do it. Just go for it. Because the next image that I'm seeing is the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of stability. So we come from the Five of Wands, which came up in our last reading, and that was the little boys dueling with their sticks, arguing. I called it sabotage because it felt like self-sabotage. So here we are in that shame spiral, in the self-sabotage pattern, and we're being invited now to like just leave it, drop those switches, drop those sticks, drop the self-sabotage, drop the shame, drop the blame, and move toward the thing, because you are moving as you choose to move toward your North Star, as you choose to move toward the very thing that you desire, as you choose to go toward it, you're going to achieve success. And again, that the death and rebirth vibe is coming back. Like that is what so many of us are looking for right now. You are looking for your North Star is like, okay, all of the old things, all of the things that I'm not seeing, all of the things that are ready to go need to go so that I can be reborn, so that I can be reborn onto this new timeline, so that I can be reborn into this new relationship, so that I can be reborn into this new identity of, for me, what I'm seeing for myself is my entrepreneurship, my leaving my nursing career behind and stepping fully into this work in the world. That's what's coming forward for me. And so I invite you to feel into, and you already know, I imagine, if you're here with me this far, what this North Star peace is for you, whether it is love or a higher level of love with your spouse, or coming together with a family member, or healing something with a child, whatever it is, you already know what that is. I'm already speaking to that for you. If you're looking for it right now, this message may not even be for you. So you already know what it is that you want to go toward. Drop the shame and blame, remove the veil, broaden your perspective, try on new lenses. Like, try on, here's what I just saw. I saw somebody putting on rose-colored glasses, and then blue glasses, and then green glasses. I heard like color blindness, but not the way I was talking about it before with we can't know what we can't see and we're whitewashing our view of the world, but like trying on things from like, well, what if I didn't have all of this wounding? What if I didn't have that relationship with my mother? What if my first boyfriend wasn't a jerk? What if my first girlfriend didn't dump me? What if? Trying the situation on with a new lens. What if we were going and heading toward world peace? Like, what next action would I be taking if this is a global message for you, and you're dropping your negativity to go toward healing so that you can do your healing work in the world? Trying on new lenses, trying on those night vision goggles so that you can see the depth and breadth of what's available to you now, so that you can believe and hold in the miracle, hold on to the miracle as your North Star, and keep operating in that frequency of, I believe in miracles. This is coming toward me. I am moving toward it. And I no longer have to hide and be in hermit mode and allow this to take a long time. I no longer need to keep putting it out in front of me. There's an element of that as well, like moving the goalpost. Like, not yet, I'm not ready. Let's move it. Not yet, I'm not ready yet. Let's move it. No, that's not what we're being invited to do. We're being invited to take that next step and move it, even visualize moving that star closer to you. I just heard objects and mirror may be closer than they appear. Allowing your vision for yourself, allowing this miracle, allowing this North Star to come closer to you, and you to move closer to it, to close the gap, to remove the blind spot so that you can see, so that you can know that victory is at hand. And I'm going to be quiet for a moment to see if there's anything else that wants to come through. Yeah, just that feeling again of death and rebirth. The idea that yes, for some of you it is an actual death in the family, not your own death, but a death in a family may be provoking a rebirth for you, a new perspective that just came forward. But knowing that literally in every moment of our daily lives, we can choose to die off to the old and be reborn again. And we are being invited to kill off our blind spots. And as we do, and as we open our perspective, to stay away from guilt and shame and blame, because now that we know better, we can do better. So that's another Valerie Chavez saying. It's not just her, of course, but I hear it in her voice. When we know better, we do better. I think that's also Michelle Obama. I think it's also Maya Angelou. So there are many beautiful voices who have said that, and I hope they continue to say it, and I will say it here as well. The idea of awakening to our blind spots gives us the opportunity to know more and do better. And it serves no one to stay in that shame and guilt spiral. We need as many humans as possible in this world working in their full power. And when we are in shame and blame and guilt and blindness, we are not in our full power. So use this message today as an invitation for you to step into your full power, to claim it, to claim your North Star, to bring it closer to you, to bring yourself closer to what you desire, and know that what you want for yourself, Spirit also wants for you. So you might as well go big. Okay, I think I'm going to leave you here. I love you all. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, comment below, do all the things. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what resonated. Come talk to me in all the ways. I'm happy to unpack a little bit with you. Yeah, go forth and have a beautiful weekend. Love, love, love. Bye bye.